So Monday is a very significant holiday in the United States. You think about it, we have Flag Day, we have Armed Forces Day, we have Independence Day, but there are two national holidays that are often confused with one another. And that is Memorial Day, which is Monday, and then Veterans Day, which takes place in November. Memorial Day has been around since post-Civil War, just after the Civil War, to recognize the ultimate sacrifice and the service of the men and women that laid down their lives for our freedoms and our way of life. Our way of life being the 3-day weekend that's coming up, kids getting out of school, going on vacation, cookouts, ball games, concerts, and everything else that you can imagine that many of us take for granted, that we simply just go through our lives and not think about it at all. Veterans Day happens in November. It is the anniversary of the end of World War I, which took place the 11th month on the 11th day at the 11th hour, the Armistice. So, and that was in 1918. The holiday began in 1919. So let's talk a little bit more about the actual numbers. When I say numbers, what I'm really talking about are families, because we're talking about mothers, fathers, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, and so on. These people, after conscription, all voluntary military, but let's go back to the War of 1812. 15,000 total deaths. 2,260 were combat related. Mexican-American War, 1,733 people were killed in combat. The Civil War, 650,000 people were killed in combat. The Indian Wars, 1,000 people. Spanish-American War, 385 people were killed. World War I, 53,402 people were killed in combat. Another 63,114 died from other causes during the war. World War II, 290,026 people were killed. The Korean War, a total of 54,246 people died. 36,574 were combat related. The Vietnam War, 58,220. The Gulf War, 383. Iraq and Afghanistan deaths. Enduring Freedom, Iraqi Freedom, and New Dawn. 5,364 people were killed in combat. Another 1,476 died from non-hostile incidents. So that total is 1,194,349 deaths. Think about that. Think about the families. Think about the freedoms that we experience. So this is what you can do on Monday. Participate in the National Moment of Remembrance. It takes place on the holiday at 3 p.m., 1500 hours. The next thing that you can do is visit a memorial or a military cemetery. The third thing that you can do is obvious. You can fly the U.S. flag. The fourth thing you can do is watch the National Memorial Day concert. If you do those things, I promise you, you are paying tribute to those men and women that gave the ultimate sacrifice in defense of our country. Thank you very much.